Aloha Sicilians! Welcome to episode 4 of my moving series. If you have not seen the first 3 parts, I will link the playlist in the description. But anyway, for this video, you're going to watch me unpack my room. I made a video similar to this when you are new to the house we've just left, so I will also link that below if you care to watch it. There are a few items that I unpacked yesterday off camera, so I'm going to quickly show you those and then we'll get started. So this video will mainly focus on these 3 boxes here, but what I've done yesterday and previous days is make my furniture. You can see a few dolls here on the bed. I have these pillows that perfectly match my curtains, and that's why I've put the comforter upside down. My dresser, nightstand, guinea pig cage, they have their own table this time. All the supplies right there instead of in my trundle mattress. The hats hang here for now because the hook is too skinny for the door. I gotta buy a new one because my door is fatter in this house. The clothes are hanging here. And also my dolls are gonna live on this shelf instead of on the bed in this room. Clarification on my wording. By trundle mattress, I meant trundle frame. This wood part was under my bed empty, and then I used that to hold the guinea pig supplies. This mattress, at first it was my brother's bed, but then once we got a better one, we left it in the garage. So if you see any reflections, don't mind that. I will be moving the mirror above the dresser later. But for now, I think we should start with the first box. I'm just going to pile everything on the bed, and then we can move them to their appropriate location from there. So here is a shot of my closet floor. If you do not know what I meant by Taryn, you can now see her lying on her mattress on the right corner. I also have my medals on the doorknobs the same way I did in the other house. But anyway, this floor is going to be her bedroom the way it was before when we previously lived here. So I'm now going to take all that stuff off the bed and set it up like. So I'm going to start by making the bed. So let's move her out of the way. I don't want her there because that's where I want to put the bed frame. Now, how the hell do we do this? I haven't made this in a while. I gotta figure out what I'm doing and figure out how to make this. I haven't made the bed in a while because the closet, as I'm sure you know from other videos, didn't have these pieces. It was too small. Okay, I'll be back when the bed is fully set up. I have to go get the right screwdriver. Anyway, this is what the finished bed looks like in position in the closet. So I've put the pets and the beanbag additionally into the closet. Now we're just going to go through the stuff here. We've got clothes, shoes, and other items that need to be organized. Finally hang these back up. That'll be really nice.
Oh yeah, those. I'm excited to hang those back up.
Can you see in the camera angle I'm showing you? We went to Niagara Falls in 2015, part of our vacation, and I cut out the logo from the 2 coats we had to wear on the boats, and they've been wall decorations ever since for Taryn as souvenirs in a sense. They're very nice. Ooh, a rug. This finally used to put this rug back out. Let me lay that nicely. Made it myself with a special sewing kit. So I did some more unboxing, but this was off of camera. My room is now done, except for a few things I need my dad's help to hang. So I'm going to give you a quick pan of what I've done. So we have some art and whatnot on the door. Behind my door there is some more art, 3/4 made by or with friends. On top of my bed, I've put all of my playground art. My Monster Highs and my flowers are behind the Monster High. Inside of the headboard, I'm not going to open it, but it just has my karate belts and my box of shells. My dresser has a raspberry cordial bottle from my trip to Anne of Green Gables in PEI. My jewelry, various photos, all these little knickknacks that were on my headboard in the other house, but they're here now instead because it looks better. A trophy, a piggy bank, and my radio. In this shot, you can see a couple more wall hangings. There's the CD, the butterflies, those two guys up on the rod, and a picture. The final wall hangings have been hung. Start you here with this grades for me growing up in school, and also Disney Princess of my name. Here's my mirror. I redesigned the dresser a little bit of the items on the blanket, scarf, whatever that thing is. Another sign of my name over there by the bed. And I've also rearranged the headboard, put the art, the playground art, inside the headboard because it was just too crowded looking. All these pieces that were on the dresser, you can see they've gone back to being on the headboard as they were in our previous house. I didn't have the tripod unpacked, and also there was lots of background noise / action had it not been a time-lapse portion of the clip. But I just wanted to update you that I fully unpacked the kitchen yesterday, which would be July 3rd. Anyway, the kitchen is now fully unpacked, just so you know, in our house. It pretty much took me all day. It was like, 10 a.m. or so when I started, and it was like 5 p.m. or so when I stopped. If you've watched episode 2 of the moving series, you'll know that the old spare room did become my office down in the basement. I'm now going to give you a quick tour of the setup. So the first thing I'm going to do is walk in the door. If you pan to the left, we have my desk. One half is for the computer, got the DS charging behind, my box of fidget toys. And over here is an empty space to read my textbook for school or to do any writing with paper. There's a mirror next to the door. Here I have a whiteboard, hold my magnets, write messages, what have you. Continuing on is the bookcase. I've got this Botero Fat Horse picture above, one of my favorite artists. He's Colombian, loved his museum. Anyway, panning down, like I said, we've got the bookcase. Some important papers next to it in those two drawers. Over here, my guide blanket. You'll remember the backdrop of many a sit-down YouTube video in the old house. Above the blanket, I've got more guiding supplies for the hat of brownie badges, all 4 of my year scarves, and the Canada cord. Those doors lead to the furnace, if you recall from the empty house tour video. And over here is a rug. I plan to make a cute little reading and TV watching area, buy a comfy chair, buy a table. All of that stuff will be going on the table and chair later. And that's my office, because we again reached the table I showed earlier if I keep panning. That concludes this video where I unpacked my room and also talked about my off-camera kitchen work. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're new so you don't miss any of my future videos. Follow me on all of my social media accounts linked in the description, and aloha till next time.